Alright, it's not quite summer in my country specifically, but I know it feels that way for a lot of you guys watching. As a result, I'm trying to get this list done for you as soon as possible. Hey forum, Manny back here with another video on the CascadeScents fragrance station, and this one is on my top 5 fragrances for summer. And as always, 500 likes and a random subscriber in the comments will have their comment pinned at the top, as you'll be the recipient of an assorted niche fragrance sample pack. So please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you've yet to in order to be eligible for the giveaway. It really helps this channel out, so I'd really appreciate it, and it's a way for me to give back to you as well. And if you'd like to be among the first to be eligible for these giveaways, or just to see these videos in general, please hit the notification bell if you've yet to as well for more awesome, great content. That being said, we do have a lot to get through for this summer. I got a couple things that I would consider new blood from my summer lists, got some old yellers as well, so we might as well take a look at what we got. And what do you know, this one right here is brand new. It's Sunset Riot by AllSaints. And for them, Sunset Riot is my perfect after 5 kind of fragrance. The word sunset is in the name, and I can't agree more with that. I know it lists cedarwood, orange flower, and pink pepper in the notes. However, for the most part, it kind of evolves into something candied off my skin. Like when I get a whiff of this, I kind of just get orange and pink, kind of citrusy candied vibes. Makes me actually think of a sunset type of sky, so I think that's cool. I know David from Fragrance Bros has also mentioned that himself in his review of the entire new line from AllSaints, so shout outs to him. But yeah, overall, I can't wait to get furthermore wares out of this fragrance right here. To have a kind of designated after 5 type fragrance, I think is really cool. You know, when you get off work, you want to kick back, you just want to chill out on your deck or go to the beach or something like that. You don't want to reach for something too sharp and citrusy that might be a more evocative of a work type fragrance. Maybe like me, this is something you need, so check this out if you've yet to. Again, it's Sunset Riot from AllSaints. Moving on, we have a uniquely versatile fragrance here for summer. It's Bulgari's Aqua Amara. Now, Aqua Amara was described by Jeremy Fragrance as having kind of like the strength of the ocean, and I couldn't agree more, believe it or not. Yes, it's citrusy and kind of seaweedy, however, it's super pleasant, but it's backed with that frankincense, which gives it such a backbone, such a strength that you don't traditionally see in most summer offerings. As a result, for me, it lasts at least 8 hours, which is imperative for a summer fragrance because more often than not, they don't last too long. Now, of course, you don't always need that kind of longevity for a summer fragrance. Some of the fragrances I'm about to mention don't have that kind of longevity. However, it's nice to be able to bank on something like this whenever you do need it in case you don't know what to wear. I know a lot of people reach for Bleu de Chanel or Sauvage and things like that, and there's nothing wrong with those blue smelling type of watery fragrances, but I really do like how this is just as marine and kind of more adventurous with that frankincense note. So that's why it makes this list, and sadly it's the last time it makes this list because it is discontinued as of this year, I believe. Again, it's Aqua Amara by Bulgari. Next up, moving on, we have an old favorite of mine. This one's called Allure Homme Édition Blanche by Chanel. And for them, I'm super scared for this fragrance because I don't want this to get discontinued and or reformulated again either. You never know with Chanel, right? Because of course they pull the trigger on nearly anything. So let's hope it doesn't change from whatever this eau de parfum concentration is. And what it is a nice vanilla-y citrusy fragrance that some people would describe as something like a lemon meringue pie, and I can't disagree with that. For me, more gourmand-like notes like vanilla really come alive on my skin, so to be able to have a gourmand fragrance for the summer, I think is really cool. Peppery lemon opening here is super gorgeous as well. I just want to eat this stuff whenever I'm wearing it. So if you too are looking for a summery gourmand fragrance, and trust me, there's not a lot out there, definitely check this out if you've yet to. It's called Allure Homme Édition Blanche by Chanel. Get on it ASAP, I swear, because I feel like some stockists aren't stocking this as heavily as they once were. We'll see. Moving on to another old favorite now, and this one's from the Terre d'Hermes line by Hermes. This one's Terre d'Hermes Eau Très Fraîche. Now, Eau Très Fraîche takes the Terre d'Hermes DNA and definitely makes it lighter, as the name would imply. It literally just takes that DNA overall and cleans it up more, so you feel like there's more reliance on a sharp citrusy opening, as well as a less complex dry down, which is more focused on a cleaner take on woods, again, without any of the soilier or earthier elements. So it's without a doubt a more safer work pick, and trust me, I'm gonna get a lot of wares out of this for work come this summer. Very practical for the modern day gentleman who might really appreciate something like Terre d'Hermes, but feels like their workers might not. It's not like I've ever had a negative reaction with that fragrance, but some people feel like themselves when they're wearing it, it just feels too like it's too much. So again, I think that this is the perfect remedy to that. So please check this out if you've yet to already. Again, it's Terre d'Hermes Eau Très Fraîche by Hermes. guys. And last but not least, moving on to another familiar brand on this channel, but not so much a familiar fragrance. This one is Thierry Mugler's Mugler Cologne Flyaway. Now, I've previously reviewed this fragrance along with the rest of the new collection. However, Flyaway I kind of thought came off as a little funky off my skin. Now, that's no surprise because it's dominated by the two notes that it's advertised with, and that is yellow grapefruit and, believe it or not, some hemp accord. So its advertising is fairly metaphorical in how it's called Flyaway. It's supposed to transport your senses. And honestly, after a few more wears of this, I'm starting to gravitate towards it furthermore. It helps that's my most complimented from the entire line, so there's that. But its sweet funkiness actually does wonders for my skin chemistry, so it's actually going to project furthermore off of me in comparison to a lot of the more meager performing Mugler colognes. But yeah, overall, it's super unique. It doesn't smell remotely like any of my previous aforementioned fragrances, so if you're looking for something new in that regard, definitely check this out if you've yet to. Again, it's Fly Away from the Mugler Cologne collection by Thierry Mugler. So there it is, Forum. Hopefully you enjoyed my top 5 designer fragrances for the summer. If you have anything to add as usual, again, let me know in the comment section below. Again, also like and subscribe if you want to be eligible for that sample pack giveaway. But yeah, I think that's really about it. I really do want to know what you guys think of my list and what you guys are rocking for the summer. If you guys have any other designer fragrance suggestions that you think I should check out, please also stay tuned for my niche list in case you also have expensive taste as well. But until then, thank you again for the ongoing support. Take care, peace out, bye. Wear your fragrances.